Yeah, Sveno Mick here from Swenson's Mowing Grounds Maintenance. A little bit of maintenance on the green field today. Well, it's actually not maintenance, it's I want to change a few things. So what I've done is I've dropped my anti-scalp wheels. This is the entry-level 32-inch green field. Frank, that's enough of that. And so what I've done with this is I've got this 90-degree piece of steel that's off a green field from coal. That's for the anti-scalp wheels on the heavier duty ones. So that's anti-scalp wheel, Cub Cadet, front anti-scalp wheel, a lot lighter made than the greenfield one on the back. Look, it's up to the job. They're both about the same age. Both, I think, roughly the same diameter. The greenfield one's a lot higher quality, but it's double the price. This bracket here and that bracket here on the back, very heavy duty. I would say probably about 8 mil. And it's got a series of holes drilled down there, and I've got them on the bottom hole. So why I've done that, I'll say in a minute. Done the same on here. That already had one there, and on the front here it had a skid plate. Now I've got colder orders in. That's a Cox front, this plate here, that bit there where I've got my thong. It's a lot lighter made, and I've just had to bend it back because that wheel was laying right over, and I've put a piece of flat steel in behind it to try and stop it from bending. We will see. If not, I'll have to modify it again. Now, on the front there, it had a just a skid plate. I actually just cut that off, and because it's bolted by 3 places, I could have probably welded and fiddle-farred around, but that plate's hard to get off, so I ended up just cutting it off and putting it back as a backing plate for that new plate. So what I've got here is I've got the deck up. Effectively, when you cut with these things, you cut in the optimum is, you can see the red is high and the low is obviously low. Now, if you're cutting it that level on grass, those anti-scalp wheels are just skimming the top of the grass. I've got them adjusted all the same, all 4 corners. That one is out a bit, so it's actually got a little bit of weight on it. Could be just that brick, but that one is out a little bit, I think. I think I'm going to have to probably build up another plate, but anyhow, that's down the track. So what I've done here is, why I've put them down as low as I can, is these things pivot. They've got a pivot there. Now, if you're going along the edge, or going along a bit of a not level, and what they'll tend to do is they'll roll on that front axle, and because you're sitting on the back bottom side will bury in, not bury in, but that's exaggerated, but roll in, and what you have is it'll scalp. So effectively what I've done here is I've got it so that deck, when you're mowing, it's running along, because it's only a cast aluminium deck, it's just running along on the wheels. And like when it twists a tiny little bit, it'll take the weight and stop it from digging in, and because it's effectively all it is a big like a big push mower plate. And I'll show you that inside here. That's what we mainly have in Australia here. They're getting to the bar ones a bit more now. I'm just going to sit that there. I think you can see that. And there you are there. You probably can't see that real well, but there it is there. They're just like a big push mower plate, and that's like a square sort of a plate. Now this thing here, a bit awkward. then you're just into a spindle, heavy duty spindle, heavy duty V-belt. That's all heavy. That is actually, I know I can't look at these things and you probably get sick of hearing it. But I'm not comparing them against a lot of other stuff, but I'm comparing them against mowers for the same price. And honestly, they piss all over. For quality, mowers are the same price. They're just heavier, simple as that. So heavier and simpler. Now this one here is the model with the manual engagement for the deck belt, or the cutter belt, which I've showed you before. And just pull that down, that's engaged. Got a bit of grass in behind there. I've got to clean off, stopping that from going right back. So you've got to clean back in there. But anyhow, that's about all I'm going to go on about why I run these anti-scalp wheels, because the last thing you want to be doing is digging in and running it, and it actually scalping on the bottom side. Looks terrible. I'm going to leave it at that. Sveno Mick from Swenson's Mowing. Sunday afternoon I'm going to watch the V8s now, and that's my mate that's done. So we'll have a lovely afternoon. Back to work tomorrow. Got a bit on. Hopefully we can get a bit of good weather and get a good run. Sveno Mick. You all have a beautiful afternoon, like I said just before. Sveno Mick out.